Um, I finished this yesterday. Um, Wanted to do a review for this game, so here it goes. In the entire game itself, the story was good. Like, it was fairly good. Like, I'd say really good, really. A lot of people will disagree, and some people will agree. Joel's death, that was a bit of pill to swallow for me. But what you have to understand is a lot of people stopped playing the game after that, or just called the game shit. You can't do that. You can't just review a game just because your favourite character died. I loved him as Joel as a character. What you have to understand is, look back to the first Last of Us. You know, after Sarah died, his daughter, for 20 years, him and Tommy did whatever it took to survive. That means they killed innocent people. You know, they killed anybody, really, you know. At the end of the day, Joel was not a nice person. And I think a lot of people in this goddamn fairy tale where, oh, Joel was a really nice guy because he tried saving Ellie and that. Yeah, but he didn't do it out of the fact that, you know, he wanted to save her for her. He wanted to do it for him. It was greed. You know, it was selfishness. At the end of the day, yes, she could have died and a vaccine might have been made. Probably most likely wouldn't have worked. But, I'm not being funny. People have gotten so emotional over the Joel thing that they've stopped playing it, or they've just given it a really shitty review. Yeah, the story could have gone other ways, and, you know, and even though Neil Druckmann said that, you know, it could have gone another way and Joel might have survived to the end, you know, it is what it is, alright? At the end of the day, a game is a game, and people have to remember this. Now, I've been gaming since I was 3 years old, you know, and I ain't taking it personal either, and I love the story. Alright, it made you feel, and this, with this story that we've had throughout the whole Last of Us 2, it shows you if you go down a path of revenge, you lose everything. You risk losing everything. It is a lifelong lesson in a game, and I don't think a lot of people understand that, and they should. They really should, because I tell you what, there are people out there that have done wrong to me so bad that I should be getting revenge. You know what? I ain't gonna do it. And you know why? I've got too much to lose. I've got a beautiful wife, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose her. So I'm not, and my freedom, and I'm not gonna go out there and do, because two wrongs don't make a right. And sometimes, yes, justice by your own hand might have to happen, because the law is inadequate to deal with it, and that's in certain circumstances. But I'm not gonna go out there and get revenge. Because it takes a bigger person not to get revenge. Because revenge is an emotional response. And that's it. And that's my rant, a little bit of rant about that out of the way. The gameplay was good. I mean, I really loved the gameplay. Yes, they could have made it open world. They did for the first part when you got to Seattle as Ellie. That was cool. I liked that. You know, there wasn't too much to be able to do. I think it was about an hour between an hour and 2 hours worth, depending on how slow you played through it and stuff. Combat, I loved the combat. Now, if anyone struggled with that combat and says it's shit because they struggle with it, then I'm sorry, this game is just not for you. It's not that it's shit or it's stupid, it's just there are mechanics in place that you can see that you need to do certain things. You know? And other than that, graphics were beautiful as ever, you know. You know, and on this gender thing, you know, as much as I don't I'll be honest, to me transgender is, you're a man or a woman, whether you're a woman that's turned to a man or a man that's turned to a woman, you're a man or a woman. I'm sorry, but that's the way I look at it, you know. There is such a thing as somebody feel like they're in the wrong body and then they change. But to go into transgender, I don't believe. Okay, that's just me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and you're allowed to feel the way you want to feel. At the end of the day, you're only human. So long as you don't class yourself as a goddamn toaster. You know? Or a refrigerator. Whatever. But, what? Whew, that little bit's out of the way. So, all in all, I'll give this game a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. And it's a solid 9. And I think that's fair. And that's overall. I can't break it down into story, combat, and everything like that. I mean, I could, but I couldn't give you the overall like that. It just doesn't work for me. A 9 out of 10 is a very fair score. And that's an honest score. Now, I don't have that many subscribers. I've got about 52 subscribers. And I don't do this for subscribers. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for anything. I do it because I love gaming. So I am giving you my God's honest rating of this game, and it's a 9 out of 10. And I'm not being funny, but if anyone wants to disagree with me, disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, if you wanna argue with me and you haven't played the game, or you have only played it to a certain part and you've not finished the story, then don't talk to me. I don't want to know. And I'm on to my last thing, and this is a bit of a rant actually, and I'm gonna have to do this. Laura Bailey, the person who played Abby, she did a phenomenal job because she made you feel anger towards her character Abby. Some people have gone too far. Some people have given her death threats, and I think it's fucking disgusting. And shit like that needs to be stamped out. Because I'm not being funny, it's a job. It's a game. It's not real life. She did not physically go over and kill someone, alright? So these people that are taking it too goddamn far, fucking snowflakes, I've had enough of it. It's not fair on her. She did a phenomenal job, because I'll tell you one thing. She made me hate that character like God knows fucking what. By the time I was halfway through her story, I started feeling for her. I could understand where she came from. She essentially, how that character plays, she is the female version of Joel. Down to a T. Joel was out for revenge. Well, Joel wasn't out for revenge, but he done a lot of bad things, alright? He crossed a lot of people. All she did was kill the person that killed her father. Joel, when he shot Abby's father, didn't have to shoot him in the fucking chest or the head or anything. He could have shot him in the fucking knees, you know? Didn't have to kill him. But he killed him anyway. Joel's choice. And I'm not being funny, but yeah. So, these death threats going to Laura Bailey, that shit needs to stop. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. You know, bang up phenomenal job to everybody that played their part in this game. Absolutely. Yes, it's sad to see Joel go. And, what the fuck? Just met someone that didn't know what the fuck. Alright, well, so, you know, hats off to everybody that was part of the game. The haters out there, the people that aren't giving the game, not completing the game to the end, have no right to fucking review this. I've done it. I went through the whole story. I've given it a 9 out of 10. That's it for me. Alright? So thank you for watching. As I said, these death threats have to fucking stop. It is fucking stupid. Alright? So thank you for watching my review. Thank you, goodbye.